everyone for joining with us for the APJC mixer. Last year we had a larger gathering, this year too we have a larger gathering. So thank you for taking time because we all know how reInvent can get a lot of things, a lot of your schedules planned out, but you managed to take some time and be here. So thank you very much. Let me quickly kickstart today's proceedings. So today, my name is Shafraz Rahim. I'm the Senior Community Manager for Asia Pacific in Japan, and also with me in the presentation we have Mona Nilakanta as well, who's the Head of Developer Experience for APJC, joining with us today. All right. So I'm a fan of Star Wars. How many of you remember this particular image? All right. So like why I use this particular image is that now if you all remember, Princess Leia received this message or this particular information saying that, hey, how you can kind of destroy the Death Star, right? Like when you had that information, the most important part there was it was hope. It was hope for all the beings who was outside there. It's not about destroying something, but rather it was about giving hope to a humanity that didn't have hope. So when I look at this image, I recall the hope for humanity. When I look at this image, the same. When I look at this image, let's give it a round of applause. When I look at this image, it gives me hope. It gives me hope because there's a lot of, like, if you can remember, in order to get that information about the Death Star, it had to go through a lot of effort, a lot of people had to sacrifice, do a lot of activities. Right? When I look at this image, it's the same thing. To bring hope, all of you had to do a lot of activities, bring your, put in your time, put in your effort, put in your sweat, every single time, right? When you had all these activities that's happening, that brought in hope to the community. So community brings hope. Community brings hope for a young kid who's in India, who's trying to learn about new technologies. Community also can bring hope to a developer in Australia who's struggling to find the right perfect solution. Or even community can bring hope to someone who's a single mother trying to change her job from one particular field to technology. Community still can bring hope. So all of the work that you're doing, always keep in mind, brings hope. With that, with bringing hope, we do have two hopeful people who have joined our community as well. So the first person is, let's give a big round of applause to Mona, who's the Head of Developer Experience, who's joining from APJC. And also we have Yoshi-san. For the longest time we didn't have a developer advocate in Japan, but this time we have DA. So Yoshi-san joining as a Senior Developer Advocate. Yoshi-san, do you want to share a couple of words?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshi from Japan. I'm a developer advocate at AWS. My expertise is also reading SRE, so if anyone is interested in that area, please talk to me. I'd like to have a conversation with you. And also I give introduction in Japanese so that Japanese folks can understand. 山口と申します。AWS のデベロッパーアドボケートとして今月入社しました。皆さんと交流してこれからいろんなコミュニティに行きたいと思ってますのでよろしくお願いします。Thank you.
So yes, we have hope in our team as well now. So Mona and then Yoshi-san joining with us. Alrighty, we are now APJC. Let's welcome our communities from China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. Can I have a raise of hands of people from China, Taiwan, and Hong Kong? So it's really good to have. We are geographically we are placed in one place, but we have always been in separate teams. But now we are together. Welcome our China and then Taiwan and Hong Kong community. You all been amazing, fantastic job. doing some amazing work as well. We are also going to learn, we're going to share a lot of all these details about community best practices from you, and then we're also going to give back to GCR and then Hong Kong and Taiwan as well. So welcome to APJC. All right, so yeah, couple of highlights from APJC that I wanted to share with you is that first, so this year we have had 930 plus user group events reaching about 67,000 developers. So big round of applause to all the community user group leads and everyone else who supported amazing work. Keep up the great work. Second one is we have 9 new heroes. Can we see the new heroes? New heroes this year, new heroes. All right, cool. So in APJC we have had 9 heroes. Very interestingly, most of them came from the community AWS Community Builders program. So awesome work. Great to have all of you. 144 new community builders as well. Yeah. And then finally, 22 community days across APJC, reaching 9,000 developers. Isn't that amazing? That's really good, right? Let's give a big round of applause to all everyone who organized the community day and also for the upcoming community days as well. So these are a couple of highlights, but I want to share some of the stories that felt me personally. So 3 different stories. First one is Farooq. I met him at AWS Community Day in Malaysia. Farooq is a chiropractor who was attending a user group event. So interestingly, he had this, he submitted a presentation to talk about how important it is when you're a developer, person in tech, why it's important for you to think about your posture, think about ergonomics, why it's important. Like it was like, wow, that's cool. Even though Kaushik didn't allow him to come present. Do we have Kaushik here? But he came on board as a volunteer, and also he came on board as a like the 2 chairs that you're seeing. He did actually break some bones at the event. So it's not about the breaking bones. It's actually about hope. It's actually about hope. A chiropractor being in a technological event who's striving to become a technologist one day. It's hope. He found that hope by being a part of an AWS user group. That's amazing. Second picture. How many of you knows where the cake was? So Arshad Zakaria. For the longest time, I've known him since my days in Sri Lanka. So he was doing Alexa. I was doing some other cloud work. But he was a actual AWS fanboy for a very long time. What I found out in his stories that he relentlessly kind of kept moving forward with AWS, giving critical real feedback about like services, etc. I'm really happy to see him becoming an AWS hero and the first ever AWS, actually the first existing hero in New Zealand, but we have had a hero before, but the existing New Zealand hero. So that's Arshad Zakaria. So the last picture, we all know her, Susanna. So if you are to talk about like a community giving hope, actually Susanna is a very good example. So I met her in New Zealand last year, and then she shared her story about how becoming a part of community changed her life, how she was able to find like move from different jobs with various difficulties, moving to a tech role, and then she has left us, but it's okay, she's still part of us. So if you want, thank you. So if you are finding hope, Susanna is a really good example of how she found hope, inspiration by being a part of it. So these are 3 stories that I want to share, which actually felt me. And these are just a few stories. I'm pretty sure every single one of you would find enough and more stories in your communities, in your things that you do on a regular basis. So thank you very much for bringing these highlights. So a couple of positive observations. I'm not gonna take a long time because I have more to talk about something interesting as well. So a couple of positive observations that we have noticed this year are the first one. So regional launches are happening across Malaysia, Thailand, and then New Zealand, and then some other regions also as well in APJC. So what we have seen is that when you have regional launches that are happening, naturally you also have a lot of support coming from the business side of the AWS as well. So capitalizing this opportunity, we were able to do a lot of new activities, bringing a lot of VPs to be a part of our community as well. For an example, we've had Werner Vogels being here with us in APJ a couple of times in Malaysia and then Philippines as well. So that's one positive thing that we are seeing. When we have a regional launch, we necessarily get a lot of support. So we are trying to ride that wave to bring equal opportunities, or maybe bringing more positive impact towards the communities from our side to you and your side to us as well. So user groups are decentralizing of authority. What do I mean by this? Is basically we are seeing a lot of user group leaders are building up their second generation. Some people have been building their third generation as well. This is a positive thing. I always advocate when you have a user group, don't think about just being in the being there as a user group for a long time. Try to build your second, third generation, because user groups are here for the long term, for the long tail. When you want to do that, you need to build your second, third generations, right? So we are seeing that's happening. That's pretty awesome. Cross-border collaborations. Josh did some amazing work, and a lot of these community days, I have seen speakers from different countries being being traveling around, which is amazing. So these cross-border collaborations are amazing. Even in Thailand, Taiwan community as well. We've had a couple of our friends from Japan, from Korea visiting and giving some talks, which is really cool. And final one, the rise of Women in Tech user group. Raise your hand if you are a Women in Tech user group lead. Yeah! So we are seeing a rise of Women in Tech user groups starting from India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and then even to Australia as well currently. So I think this is a positive thing because they only not necessarily talk about technology, they also talk about other areas, aspects that relevant to women who wants to thrive in their career, wants to thrive in their life as well. So that's amazing. So these are some positive observations. I hope we'll see more progress in 2025 as well. So last and the final thing that I want to share with you is that always remember, community brings hope. At the same time, keep bringing hope to everyone that you touch. Thank you very much, and over to you, Mark.
Thanks, Shaf. That was amazing highlights of the community as well. And hello, everybody. As Shaf mentioned, my name is Mauna Nilakanta. I'm the head of developer relations for APJC. And I'll tell you, it's honestly a fan moment come true for me because I'm the biggest fan of you. So I'm a full stack developer myself, and throughout my career, when I've stuck on something on AWS, I actually have read a lot of your blog posts. I've done some of your courses as well. And recently as well, I was doing the AI practitioner certificate, and I downloaded Lucy's, where's Lucy? Yeah, there she is. I downloaded Lucy's study notes, and it really helped me. So it's an absolute honor to be standing here as a head of dev role and support all of the amazing work that you're doing. So I want to tell a little bit more about our 2025 plans as well. But before that, we have everyone here from APJC and all the different aspects. So let's learn a little bit and do something a little fun. So what I want to do is I'm going to call out the country, and I want you to say, welcome to AWS reInvent, okay? But in your language. Are we going to try and repeat it? Okay? Okay, just choose one language in India, all right? And Aussie, tell it in the Aussie accent. Do it in English. That's fine. All right? Yeah, cool? All right. Let's start from Aussies. Just as I'm putting the flag there. I'm from Sydney myself. So yeah, Aussies. Anyone wants to call it out?
Welcome to reInvent.
Yeah! Not Aussie enough. Welcome to reInvent.
Yeah! Amazing. All right, Japan. Nice. China. Amazing. Okay. Korean. Where's Koreans? Say it again.
환영합니다.
Amazing. And ASEAN. We're going to pick a language here. Where's people from ASEAN? Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand. Pick a language.
Welcome to Rindella.
All right. The last one, India. We're still discussing which language. But Namaskara, India, and Namaste. I'm from Bangalore myself as well.
Go for it, go for it. Go for it.
रीइवेंट के अपना में स्वागत है.
Amazing, amazing. The number of languages and cultures in APJC is amazing. So thank you everybody for being here. So let's talk a little bit about 2025. Now, there's two things for me. One is focus and the best people. Now, the focus part, we want to focus on developers. Now in APJC, we have a total of 5 million developers around that. How amazing is that? And we want to meet them where they are. We want to learn the unique industries you're working in, the tooling, the unique challenges, and how you're leveraging the power of AWS to solve those customer problems. So we're focusing on developers, and we need all your help to reach this community. And as Shaq was saying, it brings hope, and we want to expand this, and we want to invest in this space. And the second thing is people. Now, you already have an amazing APJC staff, who's been supporting you. So good call out to all the DAs, the community managers, and the program managers, They've been doing an amazing job supporting all of you, but we are growing our team. We want to support you more, we want to invest more, so we're growing our team, starting from India. So if you know someone who could be great, for this role, please call it out, please get us, reach out, get in touch with us. But once we're done with India, we are going to scale in other areas as well. So keep that in mind, start thinking about it, and we want to hear from you. So I'll leave you with this one thought. So for 2025 and beyond, you have an amazing team to support you from AWS. But you also have an open line to me. I would love to chat with as many of you as possible one-on-one, but also please reach out later on. I'm on all socials. I would love to hear about your unique experiences, the unique challenges you're solving, and help us improve the developer experience on AWS as well. So please remember that. And congratulations on a massive 2024 that you've had. You should be very proud of what you've done. Yes, absolutely. And enjoy reInvent, and let's go into 2025 strong. Yeah? Fantastic. And next up, we have Adam Tucky, who is our VP. Would love to share some of the thoughts on Adam.
Hey everybody, it's a hard act to follow. Welcome to the team. Super lucky to have one. Hi everybody, I'm Adam Seligman. I'm the VP of Developer Experience. I've been with AWS for 3.5 years. First 3 years around service teams. Worked on App Studio, Q Apps, Amplify, Cloud Services, some of those things. Learned a lot. I've actually done developer relations for, this is embarrassing, so don't laugh. I said don't laugh. I've done it for 20 years, and it's an honor to be here doing it in the AWS community, because it's always a community I've looked up to. It's sort of just amazing what you all have done around the world. They gave me a cheat sheet because there's some amazing stats and stuff, so let me just share some of the stuff. It's just eye-opening. So it's pretty exciting to see the AWS investment across APJC with Malaysia, Thailand, New Zealand, and Taiwan. The work you did with 24 AWS community days with more than 9,000 attendees. It's pretty awesome. Congratulations. Woo! Great. India, pretty amazing. And even in countries Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and more, doing community days. It's great. I mean, what a great way to welcome new members to the community to do it. And then, driven by you, authentic voices, your honest perspective on the technology, access to it. It's pretty exciting. I had the privilege of speaking one in the Bay Area. I'm based in the Bay Area. That was really exciting. And what was great is it's not our event, it's your event. Community days are your events. They're not re-event, they're different and really special. So thank you for driving those and presenting in those and bringing your community to those and bringing new people to those. Let's see. A special call for the JAWS user groups across Japan. More than 60 user groups, one of the largest user group network in a single country. I've actually been doing this for a while. I've never heard of 60 user groups in one country. That's pretty amazing. And most of them, more than 70% of them, host at least one meetup every 90 days. I spoke at the 24-hour, maybe the first ever 24-hour online esports meetup. That was awesome. Thank you very much for the invite. That was a privilege. Super fun. And pretty amazing live translation capabilities afterwards. Helped me get ready and then answer some questions and stuff. That was really cool to see that built out. A lot of Gen AI focused activities, pretty cool. Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia. And everybody get a chance to hear about the generative AI lofts in Seoul and in India. Pretty exciting. That's a neat program. I think we're going to continue that next year. The idea is, again, just provide a real focal point for the developer, startup, partner community, our customers also. Bring everybody together to explore this new sort of generative AI space that seems to be evolving really, really quickly. So excited to welcome you at those. Hopefully we'll keep those going. Pretty awesome. A new AWS here in New Zealand, Arshad. I think we met yesterday. Here you are, sir. That's awesome. And I didn't know you were at Zero. That's cool. Super cool. All right. So I think you got a good preview of what's coming in 2025. We're investing in the region. It's pretty exciting. We have a big surge in India to get us started. But I just want to share maybe like my perspective, like my global perspective and our work with the service teams. We're trying to bring our community closer to the service teams so that your ideas and feedback and challenges and successes make it in a more actionable way with higher bandwidth and lower impedance with the service teams. The service teams we work with, we actually track feedback now and audit what the service team accepted as feedback and is resolved, what they've accepted and have a date for, what they've accepted but don't have a date for, what they rejected, and what we don't have an answer on, which is actually like the most frustrating one because we want an answer. So we're trying to build better mechanisms so that all the things you have, just your candid feedback, whether you're a hero or a user group leader, you hear from your community so we can bring that back in. So I covered the field, I covered the feedback. Another thing, you all see these cool jackets? Pretty cool. You see my tag, my builder ID tag. So one of the things that you told us, I've certainly seen over the years, is like we've got a pretty fragmented face to the community. Different programs, different signups, different offers, different benefits. Some countries, some countries, if you're required to form a payment like a credit card, that's a problem for some in the community to have access to the services and stuff. So we're trying to really unify that. We're going to anchor on Builder ID. That's why we're driving excitement, hopefully, around Builder ID. Today you get Skill Builder access and the free Q developer, which is pretty cool. So we hope you'll take advantage of that. If you don't, you already have Builder IDs, but if you don't get one, and you get one of these cool jackets on site. And then we'd love your help driving this out into your communities going forward. So we have like better supporting infrastructure for all of your community members. It doesn't change your direct relationship as community leaders. Did everybody hear me? It doesn't change that. It's just to provide some better tooling so all of us can grow this community and be connected and get feedback and experiment with new technology. So stay tuned at the end of Q1 for some cool announcements there. So it's our little secret. Just a few of us in this room. And then I guess maybe one last thing, if I may, if you'll indulge me, is I did a press interview this morning. It was kind of interesting. The reporter was kind of like, well, what actually is new? And I said, no, this generative AI dev tooling thing is probably like the biggest thing since like the microcomputer or the compiler. And I know we've all like looked and you hear us like rotating really hard on Gen AI and Bedrock and Q and all this stuff. But I do really think that we're at a pretty interesting moment right now for all of you as technical leaders in the communities you serve, where the way developers work is about to shift pretty profoundly. And like that's why we're kind of annoying, pushing really hard on this Q thing to try to figure this out, is to make sure we can help get the community to the other side and learn how to make the products work. But I just to set expectations of what's coming. The way developers work in that inner loop is starting to evolve and shift. And we don't know exactly where it ends. But I need all of your help giving us the feedback to help us understand that shift. understand the parts where you want an agent to do the work and the parts where you really don't want an agent to do the work. And where your team wants to outsource some of your work to a intelligent agent that's going to like write documentation or test or something, and the places where you want to hold it really, really close, like approving releases or supervising incidents. That totally makes sense. But I need your help. We have to get our community through this shift. The cloud is evolving. The way you use the cloud is evolving. We don't have all the answers. We want to figure that out together today. So you are going to see us push hard on Q and Bedrock and generative AI because we think we're working backwards from the future. And we don't know exactly what the future holds. But I'd like to do that together with all of you. Does that sound good? Okay. Yeah. Can I have, first of all, a big appreciation for all the staff and Mona's team and the field marketing is here, tech community is here. Thank you for all you've done in this community. And then I turn to all of you. Thank you for being leaders in your community. Thank you for helping us tell the story, being honest. When we get it wrong or you have better ideas than we have. And I love the work all you do. It's fun to see all the faces that some of you I know online. And thank you for making it your reInvent. Awesome. Wait, can I get a selfie? Because that's like my favorite thing in the world. Okay. Come on, everybody. Come on, bring it together. Woo! Thank you.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you. So next up we have some region highlights. Okay, starting off with ASEAN ANZ in Korea by Shopras. Over to you.
Alright. Hi, it's me again. So with me I have a co-presenter as well, Taesong Park from Korea, AWS hero. So he's going to talk about Korea as well because Chani was not able to make it today this time. So we have our hero who will be presenting as well with me. Cool. So a couple of highlights from the ANZ ASEAN community side. So we have had 298 user group meetups, pretty amazing. 20,000 plus meetups. These are all stats, right? I'm just gonna talk it through, right? Okay. But what I'm interested in is comes later. So 115,000 plus total user group. Hey, listen, ASEAN, Korea, and then ANZ. You all should be like really proud, You all have like bigger user groups. Yeah, India has bigger ones too. I'm not saying, but yeah, but see, you all should be like really proud. Let's give a round of applause. If you all can remember Belinda, who used to be with us in our team, she would say, hey, you know what, our user groups are smaller, but you know what, ANZ has some of the most active user groups in the region. That's where the big round of applause goes. So don't think like we are a smaller community or we are just like we're just emerging markets. Don't think in that way because the thing is, when you zoom in a little bit more deep dive, you will see really interesting stuff that are happening in ASEAN, ANZ, and Korea as well. 48 community builders and 3 new heroes too. So we do have Simon, our new hero, Zachariah, and we had one hero from China this year. Yeah. Oh, Ayana comes in India. Yeah, I'm only gonna cover the ASEAN part. Really interestingly, these are some of the regional launches that I was also calling out in our in the welcome part as well. Regional launches are like really peculiar situations. It comes once in a while for a particular country. because along with the regional launches, you have a lot of interesting stuff that are happening as well. I'll show you some of the interesting stuff that are happening too. But before that, community days. Big shout out to everyone who hosted a community day this year. The picture that you see here is from New Zealand. So this year we've had Lahore, Islamabad, Manila, Davao, Seoul, Aotearoa, that is New Zealand by the way, Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta, Yangon and Buffalo. So amazing work everyone, thank you for doing that amazing work. Yeah, lovely smiles over here. This year, very interesting, we were intentional about, not only in ASEAN, ANZ and then Korea, we were, as a region, we were really intentional about how can we give more opportunities to our community to be a part of Tier 1 events. For example, summits, cloud days, and other activities as well. Amazing amount of like opportunity that we have provided for the community, and we are expecting to grow it more with the expansion of like having developer launches and then generative AI, ops, etc. So these are a couple of photos from like the Malaysia Cloud Day, Thailand AWS Summit, and also the last picture is from Vietnam. Anyone from Vietnam? Anyone from Vietnam? Okay. So I'm just going to share this interesting story. So Vietnam has a community of 29,000 people. This is a study group. So what they do is they study in and out to prepare for certifications, anything to upskill. They discuss about that in this user group. It's not a user group, it's a study group actually. They work together, they don't meet on a monthly basis. What they do is they discuss about, hey, I have a problem, I have a question, how can you help me out to solve stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. I just want to call out that as one of the interesting meetups, and also we've had a couple of our VPs etc. coming and joining too. So, but before moving on with the rest of the updates, I'm going to call Hiro from over to you to talk about.
Oh, hi. I am presenting on behalf of Chani. I feel like Chani like that. Okay, let me introduce the Seoul Eagles Korean user group. First of all, let me introduce the Slack. There are 11,000 users in the Slack right now, and 2,130 plus people, the monthly active users right now. And offline meetups, we are the 23 different kinds of offline meetups, and the organizer of each meetup, from 1 person to the 7 or 10 person organizing meetup. And some meetup is happening in the monthly or quarterly. So this year, totally 99 offline meetups happened, and then including we're gonna have kind of organizers year-end parties. Including that, we're gonna have exact 100 meetups in 2024. Yeah, and then most of the community organizers become community builders or heroes. So there are actually the number is wrong. Exact number is 33 community builders and 10 heroes, including me. I forgot to introduce myself. Actually, my name is Taesung Park, and the community hero. Okay. And there's the chatbot, Slack chatbot. It's called Grooming. And early in June, one of the guys, the machine learning hero, the Nabang hero, he wear the traditional clothes. He made this chatbot using Bedrock. After they implementing these, and many guys using this Bedrock to ask about any questions of AWS services. So since implementing this, thank you. Since implementing the grooming chatbot, the kind of 1.5 times more asking to the grooming. Yeah. Okay, and then we use code free and the $15 for each for the operational cost. And in October we have community days, and all the contents and preparation they're owned by the organizer of Korean user groups. And of course, the venue is supported by the APJC Korean office. And we have 2 days of community days. One day is only for the sessions, and the second day is for the hands-on. We prepare the hands-on. Thanks to we have an APJC employee in the community. So APJC employee is also one of the organizers of user group. So they help us to doing the hands-on. The hands-on have some specific workshop platform, right? So using the workshop platform, many attendees can join to workshop smoothly without any kind of corruption. That was very good experience for us. And the Chinese says that more than 10 people, starting with the organizer of APJC user group to become an APJC employee. And Chinese says he wants to he want more people to get into the APJC employee. Okay. I think that's all. Thank you.
So we would like to invite Shigeru-san and Yoshi-san to talk about Japan.
Hi everyone, welcome to Reinvent. How you feel? Good? Great? Alright. So, could you please raise your hands from Japan? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right, so as Shaura's introduced Yoshi, who is a new DA, developer advocate, and also I'm so excited to get my colleague in Japan. So he will support George Yuji and the community in Japan. And let me introduce or show the result of the community in Japan. And this pictures shows your community day picture and also some small meetup pictures. So I think George is very interested in holding off-site meetings, not only on-site, but also off-site meetings. So actually, we some George UG provide hybrid meetups, off-site and on-site. And actually, so this year is the highest performance ever. So, since George was established in 2010, for 14 years, and also meetups number is actually this morning I check again, the number is changed from 512 to 521 meetups. Congratulations. With 26,000 restaurants and unique member, registered unique member is 88,000 members. So, and also now George is kind of a federation. So it's not monolithic user group. So George has 64 chapters. And also, as I mentioned, George has a 14 years history. However, in this year, George has 4 new chapters. And also, Community Day, we have 3 Community Day. One is in April, we call George Day. And the second one is summer. We call it George Penetration for 24 online hours event. And in fall, we have a George Festival. It's outside Tokyo. So we have 3 community days with 2,371 registrants. Heroes. So in this year, we could have 2 new heroes. Please raise your hand. New heroes. Thank you. So totally, Japan has 19 heroes in this year. And also, community builder as well. We have 117 community builders And year over year, 53% growth. So it's a great step one. And then also, last one is it's a not good news. We had one club captain, however, but it's a good news. That student make his own company, so he left university. So club captain from 1 to 0. Yeah. Yes, that's a chart shows you history. So in this year, we have a record-breaking statistics as a performance. So congratulations, Joe. Last. Unfortunately, I tried to make a scarf, but I couldn't bring them because I'm still in production. So, however, now we will make this scarf shows you in 2024 active user chapter. It's only active user chapter, so it will be a good swag for your Joe's meetups and events. So stay tuned. All right. And that's all. So, Yoshi-san, could you say something? What you feeling about Joe's or Japan?
So the society of Japan is really old age country. So given the number of the working population, the size of JAWS is really huge. I mean, I think it's the largest technology group in Japan. So I'm very proud of being a part of that community, and I'm happy to work closely with those heroes here. So congratulations, JAWS people.
Okay, thanks for your taking time, and again, congratulations, Joe. Thanks.
Thank you, Shigeru-san. Okay, our community leaders from India and South Asia, make some noise. Awesome. So let's talk about how the year 2024 has been. And I think I just want to start with a note on gratitude and how incredibly proud I am of each one of you. So thank you so much. I think we've truly raised the bar together this year. We've done some incredible work. As you can see, we hosted over 170 meetups this year. We had 13 community days. Most of them were over 500 plus people. Special mention to the Ahmedabad Community Day, which had 1100 plus people attending the community day. And with all the efforts that these people are putting in together, we've grown to around 90,000 subscribers in the meetup group. That's a great milestone, and this is something that you should be incredibly proud of yourself. Then we've added 3 new AWS heroes this year. And I'm so happy that all these 3 new heroes were able to make it for this reinvent. Can we have a huge round of applause for INR, Ilan, and Vishal? Welcome to your first ever reinvent. And then, looking at the women here, we've done so much discussions around, okay, what can we do better for more women to come forward and grab the opportunities that they usually don't. I have such incredible women leaders who are not just doing incredible for themselves, but they are also paving path for other women to come forward and grow. And this year, we created women in tech groups in India, Bangladesh and Nepal. We are growing together and we are making sure that all the women come together with us and grow together. That is incredible. And like Shafraz mentioned, right? Together, we've also made sure that you've got enough opportunities to represent in AWS Tier 1 events. And for the first time, we had a developer lounge at AWS Summit Bangalore. And I'm so happy to share that we had over 17 speakers from the community representing at the AWS Summit Bangalore. And trust me, this is like just an overview and wrap up. They are doing such amazing work that it made me difficult to make the next slide, which is this. Like, we've done so much. It is so difficult to pick the best picture because there are so many highlights from the year. I was like, okay, then let me just pick some of the few my favorite memories from across the year. So it's really difficult to put spot on just one event, but so happy to see everybody together. And this is, I think, 2024 was the year that I was able to meet everybody in person the maximum times, and I hope we continue to do that again in the next year and the year forward. So thank you so much for all the awesome work that you do. We couldn't do anything without your support. So again, thank you so much. And with this, I hand over to Smile for sharing highlights from GCR.
Thanks, Renima. Hello, everyone. I'm Smile. I'm from Beijing, China, and I'm the program manager based in GCR and supporting the developers and community leaders in the region. In GCR, we have 3 regions: mainland China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. And it's my honor to be here on behalf of the whole community to share what the community achieved this year. So a few highlights for GCR communities. We have 19 user groups in GCR, and there are more than 60,000 UG members. And in total, we delivered over 80 meetups across the GCR regions. And we have 17 heroes in GCR and 1 new hero, Shao Yi, this year. He's also one of our UG leaders. And we have 52 GCR community builders. And actually this year we have the largest batch of new community builders joining us. So really a highlight this year. And we have 1 club in Hong Kong, and they are engaged with us very actively. And besides this playing numbers, I'd also like to share some highlights and some excitement that the community achieved this year. So here's just some excitement moments that we have. Like we have developer launch and developer sessions at all 3 GCR summits, and we have monthly meetups in Hong Kong, led by our UGL Alex and our amazing developer marketing Amy. And then we have 2 community days. One is led by Leah, our Shenzhen user group leader. Leah's there. Yeah. And the other is in Taiwan. We have our Frankie and Amy. They are amazingly lead this events, and we also have speakers from Japan, from Korea to join us. So thank you so much for having fun with us in Taiwan. And we also have some Chinese meetups outside of GCR region. There's a lot of Chinese-speaking developers globally, and we have our meetups in Japan this year. And Xiaofei, he's our great user group community leaders in Japan, and help with the Chinese meetup there. And we also have 2 in Australia this year. And see. We also have some very special version of meetups for diverse developer audience. Like this one we held for the young generation to inspire them with our Gen I innovation. We also have like special versions for the International Women's Days. So together, the community delivered so many excitement and to have fun with our developers in the region. And the other highlight this year is it's the year we get really close connection with the global developers. As I said, like in Taiwan Community, we have speakers from Japan, from Korea, and we just closed out our 12-hour marathon live stream. It's the first time that the community hosts a global event, and I believe many of you here are speakers for this event, right? So our amazing team led by Lisa, our China Build Marketing team, together with our UG leaders in the region, we really enjoy this excitement and highlights together with developers in the community. And here we have UGLs like joining the Japan community gathering in June. Thanks for the invite from Shigeru-san from Maria. I think that event's really inspired user group leaders in GCR, and that result in all this global connection. And we're really looking forward to more and closer collaboration with all of our amazing developers in the APJC community. And yeah, again, we really, on behalf of us working in the region, our amazing DAs, Hawen, Betty, and Bo, our amazing team from marketing, and like Lisa and Zhao and Jiaqi and all the all the marketing orders, and also Amy from Hong Kong, and we also have Pamela and Leslie from Taiwan. So all together, on behalf of the team in the region, we're really passionate. Thank you for your passion, for your contribution to the community. And we're looking forward to another big year to working and have fun with you in the community. Thank you.
Thank you, Smile. Okay. Are you ready for the most exciting session of the Mixer? APJ Community Leader Awards. This is the 4th edition of the APJ Community Leaders Awards. But before we dive into the award ceremony, I just want to take a moment to thank you, each one of you, for doing an incredible work. While we can officially just hand over the awards to 10 recipients because that's the format, but the award actually belongs to everybody in the community. So can I have a huge round of applause for everybody in the community? You all are incredible. So just like in Amazon, we have leadership principles and they define our unique culture, right? So based on that, we have 10 award categories. And this time, for the first time, we've actually opened the nominations to the community members. And honestly speaking, we were so thrilled to see people not just nominating themselves, but each other. And that was exactly our objective. We wanted everybody to support each other, and that's the purpose of community, and that just shows the direction, the right direction that we are moving in. And these are our set of jury panel members. A huge thank you, Farah, Maria, Mona, Raja and Ross, because they did the most difficult work. Because we saw the nominations, right? It is incredibly hard to pick one person over the other, and we spent at least minimum 10 days just to finalize the award winners. It was incredibly hard. And then I had to give them a timeline. Hey, we need to print the trophy winners. And needs to be shipped out to US. So you better hurry. So yeah, so they are the ones who have done the most difficult part. So thank you so much to all our judging panelists. So okay, so without further ado, let's move on to our first category, which is customer obsession. So this committee member starts with the customer and work backwards. They work vigorously to earn and keep customer trust. Although leaders pay attention to competitors, they obsess over customers. This committee member also recognizes talent and coaches other committee members to keep the user group active and engaged with the community. Okay, so let's have a look at the nomination. So many, right? And these are the shortlisted ones, by the way. We received over 250 plus nominations this year. Apologies if I mispronounce anybody's name today. So we have Yong Kang Hee, Muthukumar Oman, Christian Solhal, Sumama Zaim, Lucy Wang, Kawan, INR, Shiro, Masanori San, Dimple, and Vivek. And to hand over the awards, I would like to call upon Oliver Klein, Principal Technologist, APJ. Yes. Yes. So, Oliver.
I have a very difficult job, opening an envelope and telling us who will win, so I like that. Okay, so for customer obsession, we have Masanori San Yamaguchi from Japan. Please come on. There we go. Let's be on guys.
Can you stay for the next category? Awesome. So next category is ownership. Leaders are owners. This community member thinks long term and don't sacrifice long term value for short term results. They act on behalf of the entire community beyond just their own team. They never say that's not my job. He or she leads with authority and takes the ownership to get the work done. Let's have a look at the nominations. We have Udara, Kenichiro-san, Depali, Lucy Wang, Kawan, INR, Sanchit, Dimple, and Vivek. Drum roll. And the winner is?
For ownership, we got Dimple Bagheera from India.
Thank you, Oliver. Okay, next category. Invent and simplify. Leaders expect and require innovation and invention from their teams and always find ways to simplify. They are externally aware, look for new ideas from everywhere, and not limited by not invented here. This community member continuously innovates and find new and resourceful ways to engage the community. Let's have a look at the nominations. Avinash, Udara, Andrew, Lucy, Havans, INR, Tetsuya San, and Vivek. And to hand over the award, can I please call Mona, Head of Devrel APJC, to hand over the awards. I see we have a crowd favorite. There we go. All right. And the winner is Andrew Larkin from New Zealand. Is Andrew here? Is Andrew here?
Does anyone wants to?
Yeah, someone from New Zealand. Come over. Come over.
With us back.
For Andrew.
That is not recorded.
Okay, so the next one is think big. Thinking small is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Leaders create and communicate a bold direction that inspires results. They think differently and look around corners for ways to serve customers. This community member brings big ideas to life and engages the community like never before. Let's look at the nominations. Sridevi, Dimple,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Somebody should help.
Can somebody read?
How do you pronounce that?
How do you pronounce that?
Junior.
Juho. And then Shunyu Sisan. Yeah. Over it.
Fantastic. Okay, and the winner is Shun Yoshi-san.
So moving forward, the next category is insist on the highest standards. Leaders have relentlessly high standards. Many people think these standards are unreasonably high. Leaders are continuously raising the bar and drive their teams to deliver high quality products, services and processes. They ensure that defects do not get sent down the line and the problems are fixed, so they stay fixed. This community member ensures organizing high quality meetups and maintains and in fact raises the bar with every meetup. Let's have a look at the nominations. We have Kawan, Adipodi, Peter, Lucy Van, Takashi Sam, Young Jen Jung. To hand over the awards, can I please call Kumara Raghavan from India. And the winner is?
Okay, and for insist on the highest standards, we have Lucy Wong.
Okay, moving on. The next category is earn trust. So leaders listen attentively, speak candidly, and treat others respectfully. This community member has earned trust with his or her community and continue to inspire them with their leadership qualities. Let's have a look at the nominations, please. We have Nilesh, Vivek, Udara, Tersan Park, Itsuwa-san, and would you like to do the honors?
Okay, for elders we have Taeseong Park.
Okay, moving forward, the next category is deliver results. So leader focus on key inputs for their business and deliver them with the right quality and in a timely fashion. Despite setbacks, they rise to the occasion and never settle. This committee member never give up and get the work done despite any challenges. Let's have a look at the nominations. We have Sridevi, Kavan, Nilesh, Lucy Van, Yun Jing Jung, Avinash and Shiro-san. To hand over the awards, can I please request to call upon Lisa, the Director of Marketing GCR. And the award goes.
So the delivered results goes Kwong Van, Vietnam.
Thank you, Shafraz. Okay. Let's move on to the next category. AWS Community Builder of the Year. This community builder continued to share or produce educational and technical content, actively engage with the AWS community, and demonstrated continued interest in learning more about AWS. Let's have a look at the nominations. We have Reku, we have Avinash, Udara, Lucy Bang, Dimple, Havan, Mohammad Awais, Kazakh-san from Japan, and the winner is.
So 2024 Community Builder of the Year goes to Rafu from India.
Do we have Reku in the house? Do we have it? Or anybody from India would like to take on behalf? Yeah, we can handle the award. Congratulations! Thank you. Moving on to one of the most exciting categories. AWS User Group of the Year. This user group has hosted the maximum number of meetups and continuously innovates and find new and resourceful ways to engage the community. Let's have a look at the nominations. JAWS, AWS User Group Malaysia, AWS User Group Pune, AWS User Group Bengaluru, AWS User Group Madurai, AWS User Group Vadodara, and AWS User Group Japan. Let's have a vote here, right yourself. Who do you think is the winner? Give a shout out. Pune? Japan? Everybody agrees? Japan? Any other name? Malaysia? Madurai? Okay. To hand over the award, can I please call upon, is Ross here? Ross? Ross! 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 So let's call upon Ross Barrich, Head of Developer Community, to hand over the award for the AWS user group of It wasn't me, it was the clicker. Would you formally announce?
And so the AWS User Group of the Year award goes to Malaysia.
I want you to stay for this last one. Yeah. Okay, so we have the last final category, the most exciting one, AWS Hero of the Year Award. This hero went above and beyond to create advocacy on behalf of AWS in a variety of ways, including online, via social media, blog posts, videos, forums, and much more. Here are the nominations. We have Kaushik, Hunmin, Nilesh, Shunyusan, Dipali, Dheeraj, Vivek, and Arshad. Any guesses? Any guesses? Okay. So, we have
Okay, and the AWS Hero of the Year award goes to Vivek.
Congratulations to all the award winners. Can I please request all the award winners to come forward to have a group photo with their trophies? Thank you, Ross. And now, so we've come to the end of the mixer, but we're not done yet. Are you all ready with your flags? Raise your hands if you've got your country flags. So next year, when we say go above and beyond, if you ask you to get the flag, might as well wear the flag. Like Nick. That's the definition of going above and beyond. So can I request everybody to stand in here with their country flags for a group photo? And people who are not carrying the country flags, like most of our India folks, they can display the digital flag in the photo.